Welcome to my channel. First review of anything, and what a way to start. For those of you who came up in my generation, who could forget the coolest weapon ever? The lightsaber. Now those of you who came up about my time and were introduced to it in 1979, or were lucky enough to have parents who were willing to ruin you for all social interaction for the rest of your life, yeah, I'm looking at you, Dad. You were introduced to an elegant weapon from a more civilized age. So there have been all kinds of reiterations of this thing, and when I was a kid you had plastic tubes that whistled when you threw them through the wind, just like a wiffle bat, which my parents never let me have because they were afraid I was going to whack my brother with it, which absolutely would have happened. Instead we did what any kid would do, given what limited resources we had. We used sticks and we painted them or covered them up with colored tape. Or if you were really desperate, you found your mother's broomsticks and mop sticks that happened to be blue or red. Yes, Dad, Mom, sorry, but that was me and Jeff, mostly me, and Jeff played along. So anyway, as technology got better, we got away from those things, and they had telescoping plastic tubes, which I bought probably about 5 or 6 for my son, so I wasn't about to subject him to breaking my broomsticks. Then we got the ones that lit up and made the noises, so we didn't have to with every time we swung. But could get us a little bit older where we're making our own money, and looky here, Force FX lightsabers. I bought this back in 2008 when I first went to college, and as you can see, nice red. It's from A New Hope, Darth Vader's lightsaber. Has the LEDs that go up and down. It makes the noises when you clash, but guess what? You can't fight with this thing, because if you do, you break the LEDs and you get a bunch of dead zones in it. So what's a person who really wants to swing their lightsaber at somebody and break somebody's wrist or cut off their hands and pretend supposed to do? Well, that's when you enter the market of the combat saber. There are a lot of options that you can go to, but I chose to go with Ultrasabers because, well, they happen to have the best entry-level prices and they had some great reviews. So I'm going to review all four of my purchases. There's actually 4 sabers and one other little addition which I was really impressed with, and I think you will be too, but they're going to be in separate videos. For a preview, our first saber is the Dominick's LE3 Stunt Saber. Now, I got this as a grab bag. It was free because I ordered a lot of stuff. Okay, it's just lights, no sound, but check that out. Guardian blue, very nice, very durable, shows up really well, and I checked this before I videotaped it just to see if I need to turn off the light. Didn't feel like I needed to. So we'll go over that in a little bit more detail in another video. Our next saber is the Apprentice LE4. Now, I got this for my son more than anything because he has an LED saber that is green, and I figured he could use it as a show tow while I use this one. Now check out how bright and nice that thing is. Oh, I lost my hand. Not really, but anyway, I'm very impressed with this, and we'll get into more detail later. Now, I bought 2 of these. This is the Dominick's LE4, and I got this with all the bells and whistles. Sith blazing red, flash on clash with windows, and great sound profile, much louder than this thing, and much brighter too. I don't know if you can tell the difference on that on camera, but either way, I'm not worried about breaking out multiple LEDs because all of these are powered with one powerful LED. You don't get the effect of You don't get the effect of the blade going up and down like that. But who cares? You actually get to hit people with this thing and it won't break. So we'll get more into that with the other videos. But until then, check them out in the links below. And check out ultrasabers.com to see if you want to get your own.